Ambassador Christopher Stevens and 3 other Americans, U.S. State Department staffer Sean Smith and Navy SEALs Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods, were murdered during a 13-hour terror attack on our consulate in Benghazi, Libya, that started on the night of September 11, 2012. On Monday, giving testimony in Washington against terrorist Ahmed Abukatala, who's accused of orchestrating the attack on the consulate, Diplomatic Security Special Agent Scott Wickland, the ambassador's bodyguard, revealed Stevens' harrowing last words: "When I die, you need to pick up my gun and keep fighting," Stevens told Wickland. Independent Journal Review reports on Wickland's testimony. In his testimony, Wickland admitted he didn't know if he was going to survive the attack. He also described the heartbreaking moment he lost Stevens and U.S. State Department staffer Sean Smith. Wickland said he saw Stevens and Smith crawling behind him as they searched for a bedroom with a window to escape out of. When he exited the window, he was alone. Vomiting from the smoke and taking fire, Wickland climbed out of the room and pulled the ladder up. "That's when I knew, Stevens and Smith were dead," Wickland recalled. According to the Washington Post, Abukatala has pleaded not guilty to 18 counts including murder, attempted murder, material support of terrorism and destruction of U.S. facilities in the Benghazi attacks of September 11 and September 12, 2012. He faces a life sentence if convicted. Two-time failed presidential candidate Hillary Clinton was serving as Secretary of State under President Barack Obama at the time of the attack, an attack she initially, and falsely, blamed on an anti-Islam YouTube video. According to an 800-page report released from the House Benghazi Committee, Clinton's State Department refused or ignored repeated requests for increased security on the compound, which they knew was undermanned. The first individual time trial for racing cyclists is held on a 50-mile course north of London. Dr. No, the first in the James Bond film series, is released. Moreover, it was determined that the administration failed to respond in time, in part because of political concerns. Daily Wire's James Barrett reports then Defense Secretary Leon Panetta ordered U.S. forces to be deployed to rescue our personnel in Benghazi. Though they were mobilized to a staging area in Italy, and were ready to take action, not a single asset he ordered deployed ever left the ground. The damning reasons for this failure include political concerns about how the Libyan government wanted our military personnel dressed. During a 2-hour deputies meeting, which Clinton attended that took place while the 13-hour attack was underway, the State Department ate up valuable time by insisting that certain elements of the U.S. military respond to Libya in civilian clothes, and that it not use vehicles with United States markings. Both restrictions appear to have been concessions to the Libyan government that did not want an identifiable U.S. military presence on the streets of Libya. Larry O'Connor notes that another even more troubling revelation is that nearly half of the action items that came out of this critical meeting involved the YouTube video, "Innocence of Muslims," which the Obama administration falsely claimed to be the impetus for the deadly terror attack.